Hi.
Hey, Becky.
Hi, Amy.
We're live.
We are live.
So welcome. What are we talking about today, Becky?
I don't know. I don't see anything.
You don't see anything in a bright yellow box down there?
I don't know. Oh, wait. There it is.
Being out of control.
Wow.
We wouldn't know anything about being controlling.
Not at all. Or being out of control.
So, all right, we're just going to get straight into it. Being out of control. So it's basically one of the 10 keys to freedom, right? And 10 keys to freedom. Yeah, there's a book. You learn about it in the foundation class. But one of the 10 keys to freedom is having no form, no structure, and no significance, which actually means to be out of control, right?
Yeah.
And it's something that I'm sure, Becky, you've been given the clearing a lot, and it's been mentioned to you and it's been mentioned to me a lot is are you willing to be out of control? Like it's one of the things that we come up against a lot, right, in our lives, where we try to control everything. And when we try to control it, that's when we do form, structure, and significance.
Which, I never got that. It was interesting because someone used to say, call me a control freak when you control freak. And I was like, what? No. But in a different sense than you get, like, so even when we're talking about, even on here, Amy, I'm getting excited because like, what we're talking about here is also inviting you to something totally different than, that we've kind of ever played with before. And we're a little excited. So like, what if it wasn't really just control from this reality? Because that's what I was looking at. Like, well, what do I control? Like, gosh, I let my kids, they ask questions and what else do I control? But what I totally got too is from an early age, I found out like I was dyslexic, which I had no idea necessarily. It's just, I thought it was something wrong with with me in school. And I learned to add form, structure, and significance to function with it. So when you add the form, structure, and significance, there is, how much did I add control to everything to hide the fact that I thought that I was stupid? And that's not necessarily like something that you would cognitively always get too. Like, so, what is out of control?
Out of control is really like being in the question every day of, what can I choose now? So like, say you're in I'll give an example, right? So say you're in a relationship, right? You're married, or, say that you have kids or something, or you have a partner, and you get up, you get up every day and you're like, okay, this is our relationship. This is how it is. Well, that's the form. Like you already have the form for it. Like form is, we have this relationship. It's a great relationship, or it's a bad relationship, or it's
form is the shape or outline of something. It's also a way of something is done or a way of acting.
Yeah. So it's like, this is me, I'm the mother, or this is me, I'm the daughter, or this is me, I'm the wife. And then the form, so that's the form. And then the structure is like what we do around it then, so nothing can change. So then you're a mother, you have to act this way. Or then you're a wife, you have to act this way. And you have all the structure then, and structure doesn't allow anything to change. So structure is just, this is the way it is. And you all see that when you go to school, there's like, you're going to school, there's the form of the school, and then there's the structure of, well, I'm a student and I must sit down and I must, learn.
That's the way they organize your day.
Yeah.
And that's the way, like what it says, it makes something run like in a specific manner.
Yeah. So like everything has to go in that way.
Yeah.
And then the significance, well, that's the real heavy part, because whenever you make something significant, it can't change. And actually, when you make it significant, like I gave an example in one of the posts I made, like, when you say you want to go on a holiday, or you want to buy a new house, or you'd like to have more money, but you make it so significant, like it's so important.
So important too.
You push that thing away from you because you put it outside of you. So when you make something significant, you actually separate from it. So form, structure, and significance is actually a way of you not having what you say you'd like to have. Because to have
and then
what
you
you
can't have judgment within it, which is so cool too. So with like, here's a quote here that I highlighted in the book that I love. It's with no form, no structure, no significance, there's no judgment. It's the embodiment of interesting point of view.
Yeah.
And if you just can even look at that, it's like it includes all possibilities. Like there is no exclusion then.
Well, that's being out of control, where there is all these possibilities, but you can't figure it out. See, whenever you're in the mind, you're figuring something out. That's when you're doing form, structure, and significance.
Yeah.
Like I just had a conversation with this lady today on the phone. She wants to come to the 3-day body class that we're hosting this next weekend. And I was saying to her, and this is really hard for people to grasp because we're so used to figuring everything out, deciding how it's going to happen and the way it's going to happen. And what I was saying to her was like, just choose the class. If you'd like to come to this class, choose it. And then ask your body, like, what's it going to take to be there with ease? What's it going to take to have the money show up with ease? And ask the universe, what's it going to take for everything to be rearranged so we can get there with ease? Because, you know, people have family obligations, like different stuff come up. And what we do with it in her, like she was doing in her head, she was like trying to decide, like, well, whether she can go or not go right now. I was saying, no, don't decide. You don't have to make a decision right now. You just choose. And then you get out of your own way. You carry on with your life. You let go of control. You stop trying to figure it out. You stop trying to determine how it's going to happen. You stay in the question, what's it going to take? You keep asking for contributions and you allow all the different possibilities to show up. But they're like, I'm going like this because they're not linear. Like, they're not like, here you go, which is the form, structure, and significance, which we've been taught so well from school and family and stuff.
Yes, and we have. And we do it so well. And
so good.
It's so good. And so me and Amy were just really excited about this and doing this differently is, yes, it's about the 10 keys. Yes, it's going to be about it's the 5th key in the chapter in the book. But what's like, what do you get? Like it would contribute to you in your life, taking 5 days and playing with us in the group and being out of control. Like, I'm not sure how that's going to show up yet because we're out of control. But we do know the energy is there. And we're inviting you to this. We're inviting you to like this in something different that's possible with us. And so, and it's even really being out of control and inviting that and even the relaxation energy into it, which is so cool. So cool. So I'm really, really excited about like all of this.
I love that. Yeah. Like what would 5 days of being out of control and asking to be out of control and playing with those energies create for you?
And what if it was easy? Like some, you know, like instantly I'm almost kind of aware too if people are like out of control. Like, is that like rioting? Is that crazy? And what if it was none of that? Like, what if it was really being in the space of the relaxation of all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory? And it was the space of magic, miracles, miraculousness. Are you willing to have that? I know I am. I'm like, Amy mentioned it. I was like, yes, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. And there's also
gonna show up. Don't know what's going to happen, but I'm in.
And that's where we talk about a lot about the tools of access consciousness, and that's where the tools become alive, Becky.
Yeah.
Right. When you do actually start to let go of control of figuring it out, of having to have the right answer or determine and calculate everything, and you actually allow the universe in, you allow people to contribute to you, and things start to show up in magical ways. That's out of control. That's not what we've been told. We've been told being out of control means you're crazy, you're insane, you're chaotic, you know, all that. That's this
Whenever
reality.
you're different than this reality. You it's uncomfortable. It's not easy sometimes growing up. Like, you know, you stayed with the herd and which is cool about that is that we're seeing now, like you can be in that because it's a choice. It's not right or wrong, but especially in these times, like there's something different available. There is still happiness, there is still ease, there is still joy during all of it.
Yeah.
And I wonder what you know about this. And that's what we're speaking to. And the other exciting thing is that me and Amy are going to be at a 3-day body class exploring that energy together with our bodies. And for some of this, we're actually going to be together, Amy.
Yes, we are.
Actually.
Yeah, I think one
All of
day
it
we
one
will
day.
be together. Yeah.
Yeah, day one. Yeah. And then so I'm actually flying to Amy, and we're going to be playing with this, me and you guys all together. So yeah, step
And
into that. If this is for you, you know it. If it's not, we will see you somewhere soon. I know it.
and it's 5 days for $25, by the way. So for $5 a day, you can get out of control.
You might have to skip your Starbucks or not.
Skip your coffee and come play with us in getting out of control, out of form, out of structure, and out of significance. Oh my God, the significance.
And relax into that.
Yeah.
Let it all go and relax into that.
And you know what's really funny is like when you let go of this, like, you know, like there's so much significance right now, you know, about COVID and masks and all that. So much significance. And it's like when you actually get out of significance, you get to have so much more joy and laughter.
You have the gift of actually what's taking place.
Yeah.
This has truly been a time for gifts. Like I've spent so much time with my family. Like there's, I'm busier than ever. Like there's so many gifts. And then when you have the no form, the no structure, the no significance, you're able to have a spherical awareness of all that's contributing to you and all the information. And you know what is this information for me here? And that's the no judgment. And then that is the magic, the miracles, the mysteries, and the possibilities. Yeah. So
join us if you dare.
We're invited.
Okay, we'll post the link below.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And have fun being out of control.
If you dare.